This is 106.1 KYVZ. Good Wednesday morning. Joe Vyzourek on the phone once again with meteorologist Sramek at Decision Weather, as well as America's Weather streaming channel. Chris, kind of a frosty start as we start things off on this early Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Joe, we got temperatures this morning that have dipped down there in the middle 20s, and we got pretty light winds in that McCook, Norton, Oakley area, where it's getting a little bit of frost out there, like you said. And then we get out there along the Kansas-Colorado border. We got a southwest breeze at 10 miles per hour. It'll continue to increase here this morning, and then they'll turn to the northwest later this afternoon. So we'll see a nice warm up here to start our Valentine's Day into those lower 50s, and then that cold front will come crashing through here overnight. Then we'll be followed by another clipper system that'll bring a cold front through on Friday with Canadian air behind that. So we're going to warm up here for Valentine's Day. It's going to be a red, heart-filled day, and then we're going to see some cold blue chills by the end of the week. So as we're looking at that, as far as any precipitation goes with those two clipper systems, it's going to be up there along the Missouri River in the Dakotas, northeastern Nebraska. And the lows are going to be tracking through Kansas here today with the first one. The second one's going to dive a little bit further south and go through Oklahoma and eventually the Mid-Tennessee Valley. So we'll have snows up to our north and east in the Midwest with this first system, to our east with the second one kind of splitting around the area. There'll be some mountain snows and some precipitation in the form of a dusting of snow out there Friday night into Saturday morning to our west. So we're going to be watching the temperatures here locally and the winds. Well, we won't have the snow, but we will have the winds with these systems. That's pretty typical for the high plains. So it looks like tomorrow we'll have that south wind out ahead of that system, 20, 30 mile an hour gusts from the south. That'll warm temperatures into the upper 40s. And then that Friday, they'll turn around to the north, especially in the morning through midday, and we could have gusts up there 40, 45 miles per hour. So Thursday, Friday look windy. It'll die down on Saturday. That high pressure will move over us. The temperatures will bottom out Saturday morning. We're looking at 30-degree temperatures during the day on Friday. Those overnight lows will drop into the lower mid-teens. Then morning wind chills will be in the single digits, and then ridging will rebuild over the weekend. Flow will turn back to the west. We'll go 40 degrees for highs on Saturday, 50s on Sunday, and then back to spring weather for President's Day in the first half of next week, back into the 60s.
Once again, that's meteorologist Sramek joining us this morning from America's Weather streaming channel, as well as Decision Weather in Atwood. For KYVZ, I'm Joe Vyzourek.